Hey, what's good, fam? Coach Rod here. This is part two of self-love. This video, I want to talk about the steps of developing self-love. Step number one, you have to become self-aware. You have to know who you are as a person. You got to ask yourself, who am I? Who are you? If I ask you, who are you? What would you tell me? Most of y'all probably would say, I'm a nurse. I'm a mother. I got a good job. I do this here. That's not really who you are. That's just what the things that you accomplish in life, and those are good things. But who you are as a person is based upon your morals and your values and how you see yourself, how you view yourself. For an example, if you're a female, you consider yourself as a queen. So when I say who are you, you should say I'm a queen, I'm loyal, I'm loyalty, I'm faithful, I'm honest, I'm a woman of integrity. Those are the things. So when I say who are you, becoming self-aware, that means what is your character? What is your character? Faithfulness, I'm loyal, I'm honest, I'm respectful, things like that. That describes who you are. You got to know who you are before you can be with anybody else, before you can choose the right mate for you. So the first thing you got to do is become self-aware, knowing who you are. Because when you know who you are, then you're going to know what you deserve. Once you know who you are, then you're going to know your value. So if you know that you are a queen, if you know that you bring loyalty to the table, honesty to the table, respect, integrity to the table, once you know that, you should know your value and what you are worth. And I want you to understand this. See, you can't go to the Rolls Royce, because a Rolls Royce gonna cost about $400 or maybe more. You can't go to the Rolls Royce and tell me I want to buy that car for $100,000, from $400,000 to $100,000. You're not gonna be able to talk them down from that price. Cause you know why? They know what the car worth. They know the car value, and you got to consider yourself like a Rolls Royce. I'm valuable, and because I know my value, because I know my worth, get what? And I know who I am, I'm not gonna settle. So if I'm dating somebody, if they don't have the same values and morals that I have, if they are not honest, if they are not loyalty like me, if they don't have no integrity, if I can't trust them, get what? I'd rather be single. So self-love, it starts in your mind. Starts in your mind how you view yourself as a person and what you deserve. The second step is you got to know your purpose. You got to know your reason for living. You got to know why God put you here. Find your purpose. And your purpose is pretty much going to be lined up with your gift. And I'm telling y'all from my experience. This is my experience. Before I knew my purpose, before I started doing my purpose, for an example, the reason why I got my channel and the reason why I do videos, because it's my purpose and it's my gift. And the reason why I know this, because I've been doing this since high school. When I was in high school, I was telling my peers about relationships. I was telling, and mainly females, mainly females, they were coming to me for relationship advice. Yeah, I'm in high school. And I remember talking to a young lady, I ain't gonna say her name, but she said, back in the day they called me Shad, my nickname. Shad, I want to be a virgin till I get married. What you think about that? I said, yeah. If that's what you want, don't let nobody get that until you get married. I'm about 15, 16 years old now in high school. And then that same woman, she was dating a guy on the football team. And they tried to get her, the football team, the football players tried to get her to give her body up for his birthday gift because she didn't know what to get him. So she called me over there. Hey, Shad, come here. What's your opinion? She called me over there in front of the half of the football team and said, you think I should give so-and-so my body for his birthday? I said, nope. Remember what you told me? They were like, oh, man. And I played football. So they were like, oh, man, Shaq, man, you soft. Oh, man, you a cop blocker, man. Oh, come on, dog. Oh, man, come on, man. Really? Oh, come on, dude. What? Oh, man, wow. And it got spread over the whole football team that what I did. Guess what? I ain't care. So here I'm my 15, 16 years old, 16 years old. That's how I know I'm called to do this here. I was doing this. I ain't even know what I was doing. Another girl. This is why I tell y'all about your reputation. She had a bad reputation. She was easy. Everybody was running through her. Because when guys in the neighborhood found out how easy she was, they was getting her number. Ooh, I'm going to get that. So everybody was just running through her. Remember I was telling you about when a woman's easy, when men know a woman easy, they going to come at her just to get it. And then what these guys were doing to this girl. Everybody in the community was running through this girl. Older men. And she came to my house, knocked on my door. Me and her were friends. You know, we spoke here and there, but for some reason, she never came to my house. So when she came to my house, knocked on my door one day, and she was looking sad and depressed, and I was like, listen, why you around here sleeping around with all these men? Why you giving these men your body? Why you doing this, man? You don't deserve that. I got low self-esteem. My stepdad called me a hoe and a slut, and he called me ugly. So I don't feel like I'm attractive. So I do that, to feel attractive. It made me feel attractive when the man having sex with me, but make me feel love. She was a young girl. She was a little younger than me. But here am I. I'm 16 years old. I was home by myself. I could have been just like the rest of them guys. I knew she was easy. Could have tucked her in the house and say, you know what? I really love you more than everybody else. Don't trust these men. I ain't gonna never leave you. I ain't gonna never hurt you. Come on, come in the house with me. I could have taken my house, my mom and them house, and I could have did something if I was that guy. But I say that to say this. That's how I know this is my purpose. I spoke into that young girl's life and told her, you're a queen and you deserve better. At 16 years old, she began to cry. And then as I got older, I asked God, what is my purpose? Why am I here? What is my gift? What is my purpose? And God brought it back to my memory when I was in high school. And all stuff that come back to my memory. And God said, this is why I put you here. To make a difference, to be a leader in the community. This is why I put you here. To make a difference. To teach people. To teach women not to fall for these games these men play. Because you've been doing it ever since you was in high school. I was like, wow. I said, you know what? That's what. And then when that happened, I just now started finding out about YouTube and Facebook. So it was laid upon my heart to start out doing videos. Just by talking about relationships, encouraging people about relationships. And when I started doing videos, most of my audience I attracted was women. So my purpose is here to teach women. And not to say a man can't follow me. If you're a brother, you follow me. Nothing wrong with that. But my target audience are women. But a lot of things you men can learn from me as well. But I say to the women, you can learn from that too. But you got to invert it back and use it for you. Because when I say to the women, watch out for the red flags. That's the same thing you can do as a man. So don't feel left out, fellas. But it just, once you start doing certain things, you're going to attract a certain type of people. And, I attract more women than men. But, I say it to say this. This is my purpose. Once I found out my purpose, once I found out my gift, it changed the way I thought about myself. Once I found out where I'm going in life, and this is why I said on one of my other videos, like, I wouldn't even date a woman that cuss. To me, that's a major turnout. And a lot of women, they look good, they pretty, they got a nice body and all that. I would not touch them with a 10-foot pole. Because why? I got morals. I got values. I got standards. You understand me? Because I know who I am. I know where I'm going. I know my purpose. So instead of you worrying about a relationship right now, find your purpose. Find your gift. Find the reason why you here. Find the reason why. That way, when you wake up in the morning, your mind is not on a man or on a woman. Your mind is on your purpose. When I wake up in the morning, my mind is on my purpose. My mind is on my gift. My mind is on doing video. My mind is on writing my book. My mind is on other stuff. Well, if I be single for another 2 or 3 or 5 years, I'm good with that. I'm good with that because I'm walking in my purpose. And that will keep me from selling. And that was one thing that's going to keep you from selling. You finding your purpose. So number one, becoming self-aware, knowing who you are. Number two, finding your purpose. Finding your purpose. The third step is once you do that, you got to set boundaries. You have to set boundaries. Boundaries is for protection. Boundaries, it protects you. You know, one time I went to the zoo in Atlanta, and you know I like lions and everything. But when I went to look at the lion, he looked at me and he started growling. Ooh. And guess what? I wasn't scared. You know I wasn't scared because it was boundaries. It was boundaries right there. I ain't got to worry about he can do all he want. He can do all he want to. Guess what? He can't get me. He can't get me. Now, if I get inside of them boundaries and get in his territory, I'm gonna be scared. But as long as I'm behind the barrier, as long as I'm behind my boundaries, he can't do nothing to me. Boundaries protect you. You gotta sit down and you gotta write down your boundaries, the things that you are not gonna put up with in a relationship. If it's cheating, if it's lying, disrespect, cursing you out, you got to set boundaries for your life. And not only in relationships for dating, but in every relationship of your life. Even when it comes down to friendships. There are certain people I can't hang around. There are certain people I can't be friends with. Because you know why? Because I got boundaries. I do not hang around toxic people. Period. I don't care a girlfriend, I don't care a male friend, I don't care a colleague, somebody trying to work with. Listen, if you toxic, we can't hang. We can't hang. Because I got boundaries. So you got to set boundaries in your life. Things that you're not going to tolerate. Things that you're not going to put up with. If you don't set no boundaries, man, that means you ain't got no control over your life. You don't got no control over who's going to come in your life. You'll settle for anything. And as the old quote would say, a person who don't stand for nothing will fall for anything. You got to stand. So you have to set boundaries. The next step is, the fourth step is you got to come up with some standards. Standards, what you're looking for. Standards. Standards in relationships, standards in friendship, standards in business, standards on your job. What job that you're not going to put up with on your job. You got to have standards. Standards are not preferences. Preferences is, for example, in a relationship, you might say he got to be dark skinned. That's a preference. Standards, God-fearing. He got to be low, or she got to be God-fearing. Because it's for the men and women. Self-love for men and women. They have to have integrity, loyalty. They got to be honest. Those are standards. Decent job, a good career, building towards something, goal-oriented, things like that. Those are pretty much standards. What are your standards? And when you're dating, you go by your standard. When you set standards, the next step is finding your core values in your core beliefs. What are your core values? What are the things that you value the most in a relationship or in friendship or in business or in life? What are the things you value most? If you value integrity, if you value honesty, if you value loyalty, if you value trust, if those are your values, those are your core values, and that's how you should date. And that's how you should pick and choose your friends. And that's how you should choose the type of job you're going to do. Because there are some jobs that I can't do because guess what? It go against my values. It go against my values. You know, one time I was trying to be a car salesman, and they train you to lie. I'm not saying all car salesmen lie, but the one that I work for, they train you to lie, and I had to quit because guess what? It go against my values. I'm not gonna lie to make a living. You understand? You know, your core belief. Your core belief are your faith system. What you believe in. You're a Christian, you're a Muslim, you're a Jew or whoever. Your core belief. What are your core beliefs? And that's how you pick and choose people in your life. So when you're dating somebody, when you're talking to somebody during a talking stage, just by conversation alone, you will know whether or not that person meet your values. If they don't have the same values and morals you have, I won't even go on a date with them. The first phone conversation with a person, you can know their value. If I'm on the phone with a female, right? I asked her for a number. I saw her at the grocery store, and I'm like, man, she pretty. Wow, she gorgeous, man. I like her. She seemed nice. I might step to her. Hey, how you doing? I want to ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? Are you single? If she said, yeah, I'm single. Okay, you know, I'm single too. I just want to know, can I get your number? Maybe we can talk, get to know each other, and probably take you out, you know, and see what she say. If she say, yeah, okay, no problem, here's my number, boom, boom, boom. Okay, we talk on the phone. Guess what? I'm gonna judge her by my values. So we get on the phone and we just be talking, just holding a conversation. And she on the phone, mother F this and B, blah, 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 blah. You know what, fellas? This is why y'all men. This is why y'all men get with the type of women. Because you ain't got no values. You sit right there, and then you'll sit right there and have sex. Stick your thing in the woman, and she crazy. She crazy. She you go on a date with a woman, man, and she just cussing at the waitress, everybody, everything. You don't want that. This is why a lot of men get in foolish because they don't got no values. They ain't got no value. They don't have no values. Same thing with you women. You on the phone, we talking bad about the baby mama, that B, that mother L, this but. You should politely say, you know, hey, listen, I appreciate you asking for my number and all that, and appreciate the conversation we just had, but you know, based upon the conversation, there's some things that you say that, you know, I don't agree with, and it really go against my values, you know, as a person, as a woman, you know, and I don't think we should further talk to each other no more. What you mean? What you mean? Hey, listen, brother. God bless you, man. Nice meeting you. Just hang the phone up. Just hang the phone up. Do conversation alone. But when you ain't got no self-love, you're going to sit right there and ignore all that stuff. Ignore all the red flags. Because if a man cussing out his baby mama to her any kind of way, that's a red flag. And you're going to ignore that because you just want to be with somebody. Because you ain't got self-love. You ain't got self-love. So come out with your standards. The next step, core values and core belief. And I'm going to say the last step is you have to work on yourself. Work on yourself. Work on your insecurities. We all have insecurities. Work on your insecurities. My insecurities is my weight. And I was very insecure about it, but I've gotten better with that. You know, I've lost some weight, got in the gym, whatever. But I still have some insecurities in that area. So I'm working on those insecurities because when you improve in those weight loss goals or whatever insecurity is, it makes you think different about yourself. Then the last one, this is the last one, getting new knowledge. Getting new knowledge. Actually, that should have been more further up, but it don't have to be in a set order. You know, I would say getting new knowledge, feeding yourself knowledge. You know, and I'm not gonna lie, you know, this one here I learned from my man Tony Gaskins about getting new knowledge. You know, before you start dating, you should get new knowledge, man. If you have experienced a lot of bad relationships, a lot of bad people, a lot of toxic people, you need to get new knowledge. Read a book, read books. You know, watching videos, part of what is getting new knowledge, like what I'm doing, different people, reading a book, things like that, working on yourself, getting new knowledge. Those are the things that gonna help you develop self-love about yourself. And I'm telling y'all from my experience. I'm not telling y'all what I read in the book. I did this for myself. You talking to a man that used to have low self-esteem. You talking to a man that had bad that didn't have no confidence, lacked self-confidence. But now I know who I am as a person and as a man, and I know what to expect when it comes down to friendship, dating, business, or even a job. If my job don't treat me the way I deserve to be treated, guess what? I'm going somewhere else. Hey man, this Coach Rod God